Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on August the 14th, 2019. Trump postpones tariffs on certain Chinese goods. U.S. President Donald Trump announced on Tuesday that he plans to delay his September the 1st deadline for 10% tariffs on remaining Chinese imports, postponing duties on cell phones, laptops, and other consumer goods, in the hopes of blunting their impact on U.S. holiday sales. This delay sent stocks sharply higher and drew cautious relief from retailers and technology groups. Trump's 10% tariffs will be effective from December the 15th for thousands of products, including clothing and footwear. Despite this, the Trump administration still plans to impose 10% tariffs on thousands of Chinese goods beginning September the 1st. Chinese-made devices from Apple, Fitbit, Amazon.com Inc. and Google, along with live animals, dairy products, skis, golf balls, contact lenses, lithium-ion batteries, and snowblowers will also get tariffs on September the 1st. Stocks surge as U.S. delays tariffs against China. Global stocks rose on Tuesday after the United States delayed some tariffs on Chinese goods. The U.S. Trade Representative announced a delay in new tariffs on several categories of Chinese goods until December the 15th. The U.S. benchmark Dow Jones Industrial Average added 373 points or 1.4%, recovering much of the losses from Monday's nearly 400-point drop. The S&P 500 climbed 1.5%, while the Nasdaq rose 2%. The increase in U.S. stocks lifted Asian shares on Wednesday, with MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan surged 0.8%. Meantime, the Shanghai Composite Index advanced 0.6%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng was up 0.5%. South Korea's KOSPI rose 0.7%, and Japan's Nikkei increased 1%. Elsewhere, futures for the Pan-region index Euro Stoxx 50 added 0.15%, German DAX 0.17%, and Britain's FTSE 0.25%. Oil drops on rising U.S. crude inventories. Oil prices decreased on Wednesday on disappointing economic data from China and a rise in U.S. crude inventories, offsetting some gains in the previous session after the U.S. said it would delay tariffs on some Chinese products, easing trade tensions. The international benchmark Brent crude dropped 46 cents or 0.8% to $60.84 a barrel, after rising 4.7% on Tuesday, the biggest percentage gain since December. American crude oil WTI traded down 62 cents or 1.1% at $56.48 a barrel, added 4% the previous session, the most in just over a month. China reported unexpectedly weak data for July, including a surprise drop in industrial output growth to a more than 17-year low. On the other hand, crude inventories in the United States rose by 3.7 million barrels to 443 million, compared with analyst expectations for a decrease of 2.8 million barrels. UK Parliament can disable no-deal Brexit. Philip Hammond, Britain's former finance minister, said on Wednesday he was confident that Parliament could block a no-deal Brexit if unelected people around Prime Minister Boris Johnson try to force such a disorderly outcome. Hammond said that demands to remove the Irish border backstop, such as part of a wrecking strategy by unidentified advisors around Johnson, put the United Kingdom on an inevitable course towards a no-deal Brexit. Also, former finance minister said any attempt to bypass Parliament would propel the United Kingdom into a constitutional crisis.